Sheikh Hasina gets President's consent to form cabinet. People have spoken overcoming fear, says Sheikh Hasina. Newly elected lawmakers sworn in. Fakhrul gets bail in 9 cases. Those were the headlines. This is ATN News. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. Incumbent Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is all set to become Prime Minister for the 5th time as President Mohammed Shahabuddin has invited Bangabandhu's daughter Sheikh Hasina to form government. A gadget issued by the Cabinet Division said President has consented to make outgoing Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina as the new Prime Minister, as majority lawmakers of the 12th Parliament have kept their confidence on her. Earlier, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina met the President at Gana Bhavan on Wednesday evening. The new cabinet will take oath in Thursday. President Mohammed Shahabuddin will administer the oath to ministers, state ministers and deputy ministers at Gana Bhavan at 7 p.m. Thursday. Awami League President Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has expressed gratitude to the people for casting vote for both symbol. In her address at the party's rally in capital's Suhrawardi Udyan on Wednesday marking Bangabandhu's homecoming day, Sheikh Hasina said people of Bangladesh have taken part in the polls wholeheartedly, overcoming all fear and obstacles. They have cast their vote for Awami League. Even arson terrorism could not stop them from coming to the polling centres. It was her first public rally after the polls' victory, where ruling Awami League has secured absolute majority. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has paid homage at the portrait of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, marking his homecoming day. The Awami League president, flanked by central leaders of the party, placed wreath at the portrait of Bangabandhu in Dhanmondi Road number 32 on Wednesday morning. She stood there for some time in solemn silence. Later, the affiliates of the party, including Jubo League, Chhatro League and Shabuk League and different socio-cultural organizations, paid homage. Newly elected members of the 12th Parliament, including Awami League, Jatiya Party and independent candidates, have been sworn in. Speaker Dr. Sharmin Chaudhary administered the oath first to 222 lawmakers from Awami League at 10 a.m. on Wednesday. Later, 62 independent lawmakers were administered the oath. Finally, 11 lawmakers from Jatiya Party took oath at noon. Earlier, as per norm, Speaker herself took oath. The newly elected lawmakers converged to National Parliament from the morning to take oath. They signed the register book after the swearing-in ceremony. After that, they completed the other formalities at the office of Parliament Secretary. Meanwhile, Sheikh Hasina has been elected as leader of the Parliament for the 5th time at the first meeting of Awami League's parliamentary party. Motia Chaudhary has been made deputy leader. More than 100 newcomers have been elected as lawmakers in the 12th parliamentary polls. In the reaction after swearing in the new and some of the veteran lawmakers said they will work for the development of the country. Some even highlighted their development planning for their respective constituencies. They said any decision to form opposition alliance in the parliament incorporating independent lawmakers is yet to be decided. The new faces in the parliament were seen to be very much jubilant while expressing their feelings to the media. A Dhaka court has granted bail to BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Alamgir in 9 cases filed with Bolton and Shahabag police stations. However, concerned sources said Fakhrul will not be released from the jail now. Earlier, the High Court turned down the bail petition of BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Alamgir in a case filed over the attack on Chief Justice's residence on October 28. A High Court bench of Justice Muhammad Salim and Justice Shahid Nuruddin gave the order on Wednesday. On November 22, the Dhaka Metropolitan Sessions Judge Court rejected Fakhrul's bail plea in the case. Later, he filed a bail plea before the High Court on December 5. As per his bail appeal, the High Court issued a rule wanting to know why Mirza Fakhrul will not be granted bail. After a hearing on the rule, the High Court finally dismissed the bail plea. Now a short break, we will be back soon with Modi vows to take India to top 3 economies. Madrid derby to take place in the Super Cup semis tonight. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Low turnout in the polling centres proves people have rejected the polls. Advisor to the BNP chairperson Jainul Abidin Farooq made the remark while handing over red rose to people greeting them. The event in front of the National Press Club was organised by Jatiyotabadi Motshojibi Dol on Wednesday. The BNP leader said people have not accepted the dummy polls held without the participation of the opposition party. The polls have not received any acceptability by the foreign countries as well. People have rejected the lawmakers of the illegitimate government. BNP will be on the streets with peaceful movement until restoration of democratic rights of the people, he added. News around the world. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said he guarantees that in his 3rd term of power, India will be one of the world's top 3 economies in the next few years. Modi made such promises on Wednesday while addressing the inaugural ceremony of Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gujarat's Gandhinagar. He said India is the 5th largest economy in the world today. In his 3rd term, this was his guarantee that India will stand among the world's top 3 economies. On the basis of track record of all major agencies' estimation, he said he will make India believe this. Modi also outlined India's strategic vision for next 25 years, aligning the nation's development goals. Vibrant Gujarat Summit's 10th edition is being held from January 10 to 12 and 34 partner countries and 16 partner organizations are taking part in this. Former Prime Minister Shering Tobgay's People Democratic Party PDP won for the 2nd time in Bhutan's parliamentary elections. Polling was held simultaneously in all constituencies in the country on Tuesday. According to the tally by the Election Commission of Bhutan, ECB PDP has won 30 seats of the 47 National Assembly, while the remaining 17 seats are going to the rival Bhutan Tendrel Party BTP. Final result announced by the country's election body on Wednesday showed that PDP ATP is going to form the government with the almost two-thirds of parliament seats. So 58-year-old Tobgay is all set to become the Prime Minister once again. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has already congratulated him. Youth unemployment and economic issues have dominated Bhutan's elections this year.
Young Bhutanese searching for better financial and educational opportunities.
Gabriel Attal has become France's youngest Prime Minister. French President Emmanuel Macron has appointed Gabriel Attal as the country's new Prime Minister. According to recent opinion polls, the 34-year-old Attal is considered as a rising star in French politics. Attal is one of the country's most popular politicians. As an education minister, he was named for the PM's post on Tuesday. He replaces outgoing PM Elisabeth Borne. Elizabeth resigned on Monday amid a cabinet reshuffle as Macron hopes to give new momentum to the final 3 years of his presidency. After nominated as Prime Minister, Attal addressed on Tuesday's press conference and promised to resolve the crisis faced by middle class due to rising cost of living. By appointing PM Attal, Macron is clearly hoping that Attal is going to help revitalizing his government. By making a chance, Macron wants to cling to his popularity in opinion polls to alleviate pain of interminable end to his reign. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Sheikh Hasina gets president's consent to form cabinet. People have spoken, overcoming fear, says Sheikh Hasina. Newly elected lawmakers sworn in. Fakhrul gets bail in 9 cases. Modi vows to take India into top 3 economies. Madrid derby to take place in the Super Cup semis tonight. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being